Welcome back. Welcome back to this peaceful space that we've co-created here. And I've mentioned this in the past, but this space is for whatever you need from it. However you may want to grow it, however you may want to add to it. And this is, again, it's just this spaciousness that we create in our lives and how things might open up for us when we take this time just to create awareness, to create contemplation, reflection, gratitude, just things in our life that we don't necessarily create daily practices around. And these could be just simple things, just the things that we take for granted. The sun coming up, nature, just the beautiful parts of nature. And today, just sitting in just a beautiful place physically, good place emotionally, just connected really here to this moment right now, and just reflecting on a thought today around just happiness through children. And I'm fortunate enough to have a child. I've got a 14-year-old son, and my wife and I were married 20 years when we had my son. So there was a possibility we weren't going to have children, but how our lives are really opened up as far as looking back at our own childhood, but also just viewing and experiencing children. So in your life, what does that look like for you? How do you spend time with either your own children, maybe it's your grandchildren, maybe it's your nieces and nephews, or just going to places where you're able to enjoy just the free-flowing, experience of children being happy. And again, this is something that we really need to pay attention to, because we as we grow in our life, as we move forward to become older, a lot of things change for us. The letting go when we were children and not focusing so much on just all the stresses of life change, right? We get a job, we go into relationships, we have difficulties, challenges, and happiness can be a little bit more fleeting. So can we spend more time just understanding how children in our lives are so important? Just the youth that someday will be our age, assuming responsibility and kind of understanding how our influence and our connection to that is so important, just to again reflect back upon, to just sit back and enjoy just watching children. Again, this could be your own children, this could be your nieces and nephews, this could be any of the children in your life that you currently connect to, and just how life might be even more fulfilling as a result of just connecting to that. It could be on the phone. Sometimes we are not in the presence of the children that we love. It could be anywhere. But I think it's just important for us as human beings, especially as adults, as we grow older, just to always maintain that connection with our own inner child and just the happiness that we have had in our life. And then just how in general life seems to be a little bit softer, lighter when we're in amongst children. And just that, again, just that idea of none of the experiences that we've had when we get older are rolled into that experience. It's just being who they are, just the self-expression, just the all the things that go along with just not having all of the the life experiences that sometimes can be amazing. We look back on our own childhood and our experiences with children, but sometimes there can be struggles, there can be challenges, there can be uncertainties. So can we in our life, when we're trying to explore other ways to have a deeper experience with happiness, open ourselves up to a much more regular experience with happiness by just connecting to children. Again, our own children in the world. Maybe that's volunteering for children that are less fortunate, and just how can we create joy and experience joy and happiness through children. So just a thought today, just to, again, nothing right, nothing wrong, as you move forward in your day, in your life, just opening up another space for another area to really understand how happiness can be much more available to us, and just what can we do every day to lean in that direction of joy and happiness, knowing that we deserve it, knowing that it's available, and knowing that it's something that we really desire.